Zoom, 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 zoom. World. Habai for folks. Wubbo kabum tubbo zubum world. Maba nubam ubis dubba yubble. That means my name is Duel. This is Zoom World, a fun-filled YouTube channel dedicated to the PBS kids show Zoom. Great show from long ago from the 70s. And sorry for the absence and what have you. I've been having some issues with my laptop and what have you, but well, and I still am, but at least I'm gonna hope for the best. I get this ready for y'all now. Though on Wednesdays, which is today, this is usually the day I would be doing a vid clip for you, but I've decided to put that aside for now and try to make up for lost time and give you my next Zoomer spotlight before the month's over with. Because next month I'm going back to the gals, so I'm going to be focusing on one more Zoomer guy for the month of June. And I'm going to go back to the beginning with season 1 in 1972, where of course Zoom started out with 4 guys. Now, of course, you've already seen I spotlighted one of them, Tommy White. Of course, we had John and Kenny, and this guy right here. So now, without further ado, the Zoomer I'm going to spotlight is Joe Shrand himself. Yes. Now, I absolutely really do like this guy. He's really something. Now, of course, most of you now know him as Dr. Joe of radio's The Dr. Joe Show, which, of course, you can find video podcast of his show on YouTube. Now, I have actually gotten to see one of them where he actually got to talk to I believe a guy who did it's hard to explain. Guy who, I think he books them, or people for them. The Chiller Theater in New Jersey. Yeah, got to talk with him, and Donna and Mara were part of this little experience. I've seen it, and let me tell you something. I really like that. I know I wish I could have been there, but since I live in a state in the South and what have you, so henceforth I can't go. And I know they've got another one coming up in a little bit, and Joe's going to be a part of that along with Maura, as well as Bernadette, and let's see, Nancy and Kenny, both of whom were with him in the first season, as a matter of fact. Anywho, I think Joe is a great guy and really something. Now, I will be showing you some of my favorite bits and pieces with him and what have you, and tell you what I think about them. Now, of course, you will see other Zoomers, but this is mostly going to be focusing on Joe himself. So now, if you're ready, let's begin. Here's one of my favorite moments with Joe. This is him and Tracy from this part in the play Riddles from the very first episode. This was also in the pilot episode as well. Now, I do have this up on the channel page. If you haven't seen Riddles, check it out. I really do like it. Aside from him being the announcer and what have you, which he kind of plays a bit of character that kind of speaks in a British accent, similar to that of Alistair Cook from Masterpiece Theatre, which of course was produced by GBH, the same PBS station that produced Zoom. And see, there he is right there. So, yeah, he's really something, huh? Now here's a freeze frame of him in his bit from the Say You Wake Up in the Middle of the Night song, what have you. And he does that little bit where you include a stamp on your envelope, and then so they send you a card and dip your note in a bucket of lard. Yeah, really funny. Okay, here's Joe again, and sorry for the pause in the vid. But anyway, here he is along with Well, six of the Zoomers doing the first ever Zoom rap on hospitals and what have you. That was from the pilot episode. Unfortunately, Tracy was not in this because, well, she had a bit of an accident when they were filming this. But anyway, now you see that Joe's pretty cool and what have you, and I really like him. Well, you already know that, but I'm just saying it again just in case. Don't mind me sounding like a broken record, though. Okay, there he is. I like the look on his face. Here he is along with John and Nancy as they start doing The Cat Came Back. Yeah, from the first episode. I love it. That is one of my favorite songs from the first season. Yeah, here's Joe doing some fun takes from a play. I'll explain that as I show. Now that was just actually a little bit of a compilation, just him. Well, the props department or something like that, drawing water on when he's got his umbrella out when he's narrating the play of the week from Zoom number 118 called the Ghost from the Boondocks. Pretty good story actually. Yeah. Now here's Joe Lo and Nina doing a little something on Tommy being surgeons and what have you. Well, I gotta tell you, this is really funny. Now, of course, they did these in kind of a little bit of reference to the quickie intros from Rowan Martin's Laugh-In. Yeah, really funny. I gotta tell you, this was so absolutely hysterical. Now, here's Joe along with the guys performing. Well, I can't remember the name of this song, but if you do know what it is, let me know. But if you don't, I'll try and figure out what it is. They're performing a little something on this ship and what have you. I gotta tell you, this is really cool. This is probably one of the rare instances when we see the guys do a song without the gals. Of course, this is the second song I know of, and that was next to the Rock Island line. Still a pretty good song. I'll look it up and I'll give you the info. Give me a bit. Okay, I'm sorry. Now I found out what the name of the song is. Eddystone Light. That's what it is. Sorry about that. I do humbly apologize. But anyway, yeah. That's a pretty good song and what have you. I think the vid for that was absolutely really, really funny. Alright, here's another fun bit with Joe. This is him doing a little skit with a piece of paper. Well, done that. Using for a mustache, bow tie, and hair bow. Doing You Must Pay the Rent. Yeah, I gotta say, that is absolutely very, very funny. Probably one of Joe's most funniest moments and what have you. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. Really good. Okay, here's another fun bit with Joe. This is him from the first part of Abdul Abulbul Amir. Very funny, fun song and what have you. Yeah. I mean, he does his performance in this song really, really, really a good job. Yeah, he and Tommy were both really good, and I did include a bit of this in my vid for Tommy. Okay, here's another bit. Joe and Nina, yeah, they're kind of doing a little something silly. It's almost kind of close to Tyrone and Glass from Laughing. Really funny, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other skits they did for that, with that was really good too. Give me a moment. I'll give you another bit. Okay, here it is. This is probably one of the funniest. Whap. And of course, Tommy, who was acting like a film projector, just falls over. Oh yeah, that's pretty gosh darn funny. But anyway, I gotta tell you, Joe was really good on the first season. I know he, along with Tommy, Nina, and John left, and Kenny, Nancy, and Tracy went on to be part of the first cast of season 2 with Jay, David, Ann, and Mara. But even so, Joe will still be remembered as a great Zoomer guy. And don't you ever forget it. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, there might be some bits with Joe I might have forgotten. If I did forget something you might have liked, then I do apologize. But anyway, so now you know that Joe is a great guy and he's really good. I'm glad he still stays in touch with his fellow Zoomers. Of course, I recently got to well say hello to them and what have you to all of them except for John, which we don't know what where he is nowadays. But I will include him in a future episode. Now I will do Nina later on and Nancy as well. But John and King are currently on hold at the moment, but you will see vids for Nina and Nancy next month. I promise, okay? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give you a heads up on who I'm going to be spotlighting next month. I've already mentioned Nina and Nancy. I've decided that, to scrap what I had planned. I didn't want to go ahead and go into later seasons. So, except maybe for season 4. Now, I will do Bernadette next month, and I'll be doing Andre from season 4. Now, even though there are 5 Saturdays and what have you, but I've decided to take a break from one Saturday, so I hope you don't mind. But the next Zoomer Spotlight vid will be coming up on Sunday, and it will be on Nina, which I am doing this exclusively on her birthday itself. And I know it's John's birthday this Sunday as well, okay? So anyway, what do you think of this? What's your favorite moment with Joe? Tell me in the comment section below. And is he one of your favorite Zoomer guys? You can tell me. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, which is Zoom World, my second YouTube channel. Of course, I think some of you may know me from my original YouTube channel, which is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Anyway, subscribe, be a part of Zoom World. And I'll have the next Zoomer Spotlight coming up this Sunday with Nina. And of course, I will be bring you some more clips later on. Okay, I promise. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this, consider watching these other Zoomer Spotlight vids. Well, in the upper left-hand corner is the one I did for Tommy. The upper right-hand corner is the previous episode I did for Mike Dean from season 3. Or if you would like something else, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see the Zoom play in the form of riddles, which Joe introduced and is a part of it, by the way. And has a real funny blooper in it. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you are into the great show that is Zoom, then come be a part of it. So thanks for watching, and until next time, this is just your friend Doyle saying, see ya.